Hi guys! So I actually got inspired for this look from a look I saw on Instagram. I actually don't remember, I should have wrote it down. I don't remember who I saw it from, but it was a really neat look. Very colorful look, so it wasn't used with the, and so it's kind of an inspiration from that. If you guys recognize this look from Instagram, that where I would have got the inspiration from, please link me, because I don't want this to go without acknowledgement of the person, but I swear I cannot remember. If I do remember or if I come across it again, I will link it in below. And then that way the person knows like, hey, I'm not stealing their look. I'm just getting inspired by their look and doing a different kind of video, doing a video on it. Maybe there's a video on it. Maybe I should just check YouTube. But it's a very springy look and very colorful look actually. And it does not strike me as odd that actually during the ending of my video, it started snowing. Flurries. Good times. But it's spring. Sorry for the long video. There's a couple things I don't do in the video that usually I don't, but I have. And we'll just cut to the chase, and there you go. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because I know the look I'm going for, but I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to start with my crease because I feel like this might be an easier way. I'm doing this a lot where if I got, oh wait, you know what? That's why I wanted to do my lids first. Often, actually lately, I've been doing a lot of my crease first. Just testing out different ways of personally doing makeup. So, I'm going in with, don't remember. I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is $2. It's actually from the Hello Kitty line, but like, there's dupes everywhere for these. So this light blue, and this is going on a lid. And you know, I'm gonna probably end up going back over this later. So I really feel like I really want this to, I want this to be a real good punch. So that's actually going right up into the crease. Don't worry if it goes a little above because there's going to be a bit of a, let's say transition color, but that's not really the word I'm going for. So we're not transitioning into any color, but there's going to be a crease color. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Again, do not worry if there is there's like extra because I don't think it's actually showing that well on camera, but there's a little bit on the side. That's fine. This is going to be one of those looks where, if there's extra in other places, it's fine. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to use a different pink. So now I'm going to go into Candied Peach. It's the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And that's going into the crease. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into the lid color again. Okay. And now it's going to get a little weird at certain points because I'm hoping this is going to turn out. Then I'm going to go into this super light green from MAC. That's actually going in the inner corner of the lid. Now I'm going to drag it out a little bit to about the middle. Okay, and then the outer corner, I'm going to go into a purple, thinking Delectable, again from the Sweet Peach palette. And that's just going to go in the outer corner. Okay. I'm going to kind of get this to kind of sort of wing out, but not really. I'm going to have to go back into that blue again. I think I may go back into the pink as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the blue for now. No, you know what? I'm going to do the pink first. Just brighten up that crease. And I'm going to go back into that blue. See, I'm thinking now I could have probably gone in over, I could have just not done the blue and at the beginning and done it later. Because I actually don't want the purple to be too strong. Although right now it's side's looking a little weak. Like, I don't actually want the purple to be too strong. I just kind of want it to be like, I don't know, darkening. I don't really know the word I'm looking for. Also I'm going to do some blue underneath. You know what? We're going to make this a little more purple. So I'm going to go into a MAC color. MAC, God, I don't know what this is called. I'm just going to, this is kind of a brighter purple. That was not that one, the one I was using from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Not as bright as I was hoping it would be. It's good, but it's not the color I was looking for. That usually happens. That sometimes happens. You do a color and you're like, it's not really what I was. It's not really part of the look I was looking for. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna take a smudge, fluffy brush, and we're gonna make sure this is actually blending into the crease color, that pink crease color, which I feel could have been a little bit more, but whatever. You know, this is kind of like bruisey. Damn it! Ugh. You think you get the right color, and then something happens, and you're like, that's not it. That's not even close. And then it looks like a bruise, and then, okay, you know what? I think this is gonna be good. All I'm doing right now at this point is kind of dabbing into the different purples and kind of dotting it, making it a little more. I'm gonna say, I want to say noticeable, but I don't really think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm having a really hard time with words today. So I'm just gonna go into White Peach for a bit of a highlight on the brow bone. And if you're like me and you have very small eyes, I'm going to do what I haven't done really since, I'm going to say, like, my teenagehood. I'm going into small brush. I'm going to white the corners of my eyes. Because you know what, I think we never should have taken that part out of makeup. I used to personally love this. It was my thing. Because I just found it really brightened up my eyes. Because I've small eyes, I know that. So, brighten up that little part in the corner. And then you know what, we're going to do some liner. I don't want to overwhelm my face with color, so I'm going to just do a black liner. Again, the NYX Epic liner. Really loving this. And you know what, I've been doing a few experiments with how to deal with certain things, and I find after you do liner, it's easier for cleanup. Because then you know where your liner wants to go, and that way if there's any excess below the liner you want to clean up, you already have that line. So, now some blush and contour. So Hoola, which my pale skin girls, folks, be really careful with Hoola. If you're fair skin and you have more of a yellow tone, I'm more of a pink tone for reference, then you're in a little bit better place than I am, but Hoola Light is actually a lot better, but I haven't got it yet. It's on my list. It's on my list of the things to try. And you guys know my favorite mixture of Benefit blushes, and that is Rockateur, all back. And then Dandelion on the apples. And it's not even a lot even on the apples of the cheeks. So now we're going to do a couple of different things that I don't usually do. Okay, well first I'm going to do mascara. And I'm using CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. I feel like I've said this before, but I have a preference for when it comes to mascara brushes. My preference is silicone because I find it just lasts longer. Anytime I've gotten one that's got like fibers, like, I don't really mean fibers, but I think that's the word but anything that's like this, like with the hairs, I don't know, I'm just not a fan. I just find that the hairs come off a lot really quickly, and it just doesn't work with the lasting power of the mascara. So, a couple things I am going to do that I don't usually do. First, highlight. I'm using Mary Lou Manizer from The Balm. Like, this is a gorgeous. So, I don't use a proper brush for this. I use I have my Urban Decay from my Naked 3 palette. So, when I'm doing, so I just wiped it off. So, when I do highlight, I just take some, put it on my brush, line it, and then I just kind of come back, and wipe off. I continuously wipe off my brush, so then that way I'm not adding more to the area, but it's actually, you know, blending. I do a zigzag pattern kind of deal, just because I find it's a lot, personally, easier. Just to make sure you're getting the exact area you want. The other thing I don't usually do, which I'm going to do, is lashes. Yeah, I don't think I've done lashes in a video. If I have, it's not very often. So I just wore these lashes like last weekend, and I still haven't cleaned them. So I'm just picking up excess glue. So these are the lashes we're going to use. They're basically a half lash, okay? So don't really remember where they're from. I don't know if they're Sephora or Ardell, but I'm going to take, this is how I do it. Not everybody does it the same. So I take lash glue and I put it on a toothpick. Oh, there we go. Because, yeah, quite often it comes out in a glob. And then I run it on a lash. Always make sure you get at least a little bit extra on the edges. I am using Ardell Lash Grip. Works the same as Duo, which is a very popular brand. I let it dry for a bit just because I think it makes it a little more tacky and it sticks a lot quicker. And then, like I said, these are the edge ones, so. For the love of God. I'm way better at putting this on somebody else, for the record. Okay, now for the other one, we're doing the same thing. Oh, God. And that's the look with lashes and all.